Hello, Aries, and welcome to your monthly reading for January 2023. So, I am starting here by checking into your current energy. So, if this part of the reading resonates with you, then you know that the rest of the messages will be for you. And I do say that, because sometimes we connect to readers at different times, so it's just a way to make sure that our energies are connected here. All right. All right, you do have Neptune and Vision. You have the Queen of Wands, which is your own energy, Aries. You have the Five of Cups and the Chariot over here. All right, I am really sorry about all the noise. I don't know if you could hear the engines revving in the background. Sorry about that. But yeah, I am getting, I don't know, I'm getting the, like, you're trying to get things started, you're trying to get things going, you're looking for, I'm getting you're looking for new adventures over here with the Chariot. All right, the Chariot is an energy of leaving behind things that don't work, so in order to find, I don't know, I'm getting like the term bigger better things, just things that are going to feel more fulfilling, but you're not quite acting on them right now. All right, with Neptune and Vision as your themes this month, I'm getting that you're still in the imagining stage, right? I am going to say you do have the number 26 over here. I don't know, in case that's significant to anybody. 6 and 2 is also 8. I don't know. I don't know, just kind of throwing that out there. All right. But yes, like the thing about Neptune though is that it can make things a little bit hazy, right? Sometimes, we're kind of a little bit unclear, right? Like there's a lack of clarity, a lack of focus. So there is this need for you to, yes, dream up of the future that you want, dream up what you want to charge forward to, but you don't know what you're going to charge forward to if you can't really imagine that, right? But I'm getting, I don't know, like I'm getting like the universe supporting you and these visions that you have for yourself, right? You are feeling, I'm getting you are feeling in your power. Sorry, like there's good, right? I don't know. Sorry. I'm just gonna say I've never met an Aries that hasn't. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry about that. That was rude. Was that rude? I'm sorry, Aries. Forgive me. But no, like I love this. Okay, I think it's great. Okay, like the Queen of Wands is just an energy of I'm getting just like, how do I say this? Like not caring about what people think, right? Like not caring about, what others are saying. Like your visions are your own. The future that you're dreaming up for yourself is your own. And you are owning that right now. You're just a little bit stuck. All right. So it's like, I'm getting, you're going to do things your way. You have like one foot forward and ready to go, but there's just things not happening, right? It's like, I'm getting just like, you're trying to materialize this. You're trying to make things happen over here, but there is something holding you back, and we're going to get a little bit into that further, and hopefully we'll get into that energy a little bit later. But well, actually, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and speak to that because I think that it has to do with healing. All right, I'm getting that the reason that you're kind of still keeping back is one, the need for clarity. All right, so the need to really make your visions clear over here, and there is some healing that needs to happen with the Five of Cups in your heart space. Okay, I don't know what that healing revolves around. Like it could revolve around broken hearts, parts, like things that you've lost. So, and I mean broken heart, I don't know, like it could be like romantic losses, right? It could just be things that haven't worked out in the past. Like there is this I don't know, like just this need to, but I'm getting like there's this need for you to focus. I'm getting that you have been focusing on what you have left, okay? Because like the Five of Cups came reversed over here, which to me indicates that the healing is in place. Are you out of this hurt? No, right? But you are not in full-on despair mode at this moment, right? It's like you're recognizing that there's still some work to be done, but you are actually, right, like you have one foot in. You're like, yes, I am taking care of business. I am charging forward. I'm working on my healing. I want to move on, but things just feel a little bit stagnant right now. All right, so if that energy made sense, I'm gonna go ahead and get into what February has for you. All right. And let me put this off to the side here right quick. And let's see, what does February have coming up for Aries? What does February have coming up for Aries? All right, you have the Six of Swords. Interesting. You have the Devil, and you have the Five of Wands. This is your internal side over here, okay? And then you have externally, as you're relating externally, you have the Three of Cups reversed, you have the High Priestess, and you have the Six of Wands reversed, okay? So for this month, you are very much thinking, I'm getting, yeah, like you are thinking about charging forward, right? Like that Chariot energy, this Five of Cups, you know, things have not been working. You're trying to leave behind what hasn't been working. You're trying to leave behind the rocky waters to favor the smooth sailing. You're thinking about, hey, I wonder what's, you know, happening, what's gonna be for me on the other side of that green hill, right? Like you're looking at greener pastures is the message that I'm getting over here, right? Like you are trying to materialize that, and you are, I'm getting that you are gonna start taking steps toward that, okay? You're actually gonna start acting on things. Well, yeah, you're trying to start to act on things, okay? I'm sorry. Like, that sounds terrible, right? But it's like, you know, hey, slow and steady wins the race, right? So, you know, like, but you are trying to bring this forward, okay? Because you really are desiring this change I'm getting in whatever is happening in your material realm. Now, emotionally, you know, with this healing that needs to happen, you also have the Devil over here, which is, you know, indicative of things that are keeping you bound, right? And, you know, conversely, you know, the hardworking aspect of this card, what I'm getting is that, like, you need to work hard to release some of these things. You need to work hard to assess, you know, maybe some of this pain. What are the last couple of things that you need to let go before you're fully out of this Five of Cups energy, right? Before you can truly leave behind, the despair and move on, right? Like toward these, you know, greener pastures that you're seeking, this charging forward energy that you're craving, so that you can truly, you know, be in your power, not just in your material realm, right? Because what I'm getting is that, like, in your material realm, right? So like maybe like at your workplace, just like the way the way that you're living, right? The way that you're showing up, you are showing up strong. You're showing up in your power, but there is some mental and emotional, like like your mental and your emotional states need some attention over here, okay? Like they need some support. They need for you to like nourish them. It's also what I'm getting, okay? You know, with the Five of Wands, I'm getting, you know, I'm not getting, because this is internal, I'm getting like you're fighting yourself, okay? Like there is something that that I don't know, like you're not letting yourself, and I'm getting that you're being kind of secretive about it with this High Priestess, all right? But there's something that's bringing you struggles, all right? Like whatever your mental struggles are, like, I mean, it could be like you just kind of putting yourself down, like you, like, do you really believe in this, you know, what you're like heading toward? No, there you go, it's over here, right? It's like that haziness of Neptune is like you're still unclear about what it is that you want, so like you're kind of fighting yourself over here with this Five of Wands, and in turn it's making you feel in the Six of Wands reverse, which is almost like it's, I mean, it's a defeated energy, right? Because like the Six of Wands wants to rise victorious, right? Like it is rising victorious. It is, you know, the victory card, right? And it's like, once again, another energy of like charging forward through something and feeling good about it. But with the reversal right now, mentally, right, you are just not feeling your best, right? Because like you do need to assess, I'm getting, you know, like the vision that you have for yourself this month, all right? You know, with the High Priestess, once again, I'm getting like this needing to trust yourself, okay? It's almost like you're not trusting yourself, so that's why you're not really able to charge forward. So the High Priestess is asking you to trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings, you know, emotionally. I'm getting, get in touch with your feelings if you haven't been getting in touch with those, you know, because it's in your emotional space over here. And so it's like, do you trust what your feelings are telling you? And if you don't, what do you need to do to be able to trust that? What do you need to release? What do you still need to heal from that in order to be, you know, this high priestess of your own, you know, like your own domain, your own world, your own feelings, right over here, that realm, your emotional realm, somebody, you know, who trusts themselves, who knows when they're right, who knows that their feelings are right. Like, you know, there might be need, I'm getting, you know, just like, because she has like the book open over here, there might be some need to like learn, you know, learn about your emotional healing, maybe like learn about the pain that, you know, you are encountering. Okay, like I know this sounds really silly, you know, but you know, sometimes it's just, you know, going into a search engine and kind of saying, hey, why do I feel this way? Or how does this affect that? Or I don't know, right? It might seem really silly to you. I'm just throwing things out there because, you know, it could be a starting point, right? I'm getting like this need for you to kind of say, how do I say this? Like recognize, right? Like some of your bad habits might be like recognizing like when you sorry, I feel really bad, but like when you don't have all the answers, right? Like, yeah, it's great that you're showing up over here in your power and things like that, but sometimes, you know, like this needs to be a little bit more vulnerable is something that I'm getting. All right. You know, as far as how you're relating your material realm, I'm getting you might have some, like, this might be a month of isolation, right? Or just kind of being really, how do I say this? Like you might kind of be, you might be tired of people, right? Like you might be really, yeah, you're going to be, I'm getting it's going to be like a very introspective time. Okay. I mean, you know, it's like the last part of winter over here, or is it the middle of winter? I guess it's technically the middle of winter. I don't know. Right. But it's like, I'm getting, I don't know, maybe you've overindulged in the past, or you're kind of, I don't know, you know, with the Three of Cups being reversed, it's just, you know, like being done with socializing or kind of needing a break from socialization for a little bit in order to kind of work on your healing over here, all right? Like that's what this month kind of seems to have going on for you over here. Oh, darn. Okay, sorry. I meant to take the back of the deck energy as advice and I didn't. So, I mean, you can take it or leave it, I don't know, but I am going to talk about it. All right, so you do have the Five of Swords over here. Yeah, so for some of you, you know, because you have Five of Swords and Five of Wands, you know, other than like challenges with yourself, you might be trying to resolve issues. Yeah, okay, so yeah, okay, sorry, this kind of clarifies the Three of Cups over here. You might be trying to resolve issues with like social groups. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be like co-workers. All right, but I'm just getting it could be like a person in authority over you, right, that you're trying to resolve issues like with. Okay, that's just kind of like an energy over here, but you know, it is an energy of I'm getting assessing what's not working. And you do have 3 5s, 5 5 5. 5 might mean something. You might want to look into the energy of 5 all right? But overall, fives indicate big changes, all right? So there might be just kind of really big changes coming your way over here, which I'm getting is it's what you're craving, right? Like you want this, right? Like you want to move forward, you want to move past, you want to head toward bigger, better things over here, like we were saying, you know? So, I mean, you know, it's good in that way, all right? There's just some introspection and needing to clarify things over here for a bit, all right, this month. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my little yellow deck here and see what other messages pop up for you here. Sorry if they want to. Sorry, I like it when they pop up better. Oh, sorry, I said I like it when they pop up and then a bunch of cards popped up, but they were, I'm just gonna, okay. If nothing pops up, sorry, they were, I didn't even look at them, so I have no idea what they said, so I can't even speak to it. Okay, I'm just gonna pull some cards, all right? So, interesting. You have love, support, observe, hydrate. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's so gross. Careful. Okay, that was act. Okay. And spirituality. All right. Wow. I need to be better at this deck. Okay. So yeah, all right. With observe, I don't know. I'm getting like, keeping an eye out, like looking at things like that might help you clarify the things that you want, right? Like paying attention. I'm also getting, all right, for hydrate, I'm just getting like literally like hydrate, all right. But also, like make sure that you're drinking enough water and taking care of your needs. But just, yeah, I don't know, because you have like cups. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these cards are water energy. So I'm just getting this need for you to get in touch with your feelings as well, okay? Like I'm getting hydrated in that way, all right? Take it or leave it, but just kind of like, yeah, like pay attention to your feelings, nourish yourself, nourish your feelings, all right? Recognize your feelings, okay? For some of you, like you might need to ask for support, all right? And that's okay. Tread carefully. With carefully, I'm also getting like with what you're releasing, right? Like be careful that you're not being bound by things that you're like not even recognizing. That's why there's this need for you to maybe like ask for support over here, or like learn from something, learn from someone, okay? Like that's what I'm getting for support. Like it's like you need support like to help you process these things, and that's okay. It's okay to ask, or it's okay to get out there and look for it or search for it or whatever, right? With spirituality, like your spirituality might help you, like in this process, or getting in touch with spirituality. Over here I'm getting like that it could help your mental health, and love. I don't know, some of you might either have love, I don't know, yeah, some of you I'm getting yeah, some of you might be like looking forward to, or like trying to some of your plans, or what you're trying to charge forward to, is like a new love story. Like you might be recovering. What you're recovering from is just kind of like love over here. Like what you're healing from, right? And then like to welcome it in. I don't know, I'm just getting like some of you might just have like love come out of nowhere and surprise you. That is the message that I got for love, all right? That like love might come over when you like least expect it, or like it came out of nowhere and you were not expecting it, and now it's here, all right? That's the message that I get for love here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up with a card from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck, just to see what other messages you have here this month. See what else does Aries need to know this month, just to kind of wrap up this reading here. All right, and you have radical expansion. Oh, I love that. So I love this card. I'm gonna like speak to it over here, because like the expansion, right? Like it's coming from her heart space, okay? So yeah, maybe like love over here was like this need, and see, and I doubted myself. I didn't say the message because it sounded so cheesy, and I don't know why I doubted myself, but it's like this need for you to put love into your plans, this need for you to put love into like the situation, as you're visualizing things and all that stuff. One, right, get in touch with your feelings and put love into your world. It doesn't have to be romantic, right? But just, like this love of like the universe, or love into what it is that you want to do for yourself. Because, like this expansion over here, it's coming from her heart space, right? So let me go ahead and get the card and actually read you the messages, the definitory meaning here. All right, yeah. See, so you have living and loving at full capacity, being unapologetically you, self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, and radical ways of being. So those are like the themes here, all right? Is over the meaning. It says it is time for expansion. Yeah, you're craving this expansion over here, right? Like visualize it. You can be as big as your energy wants to be. Stop and consider what's holding you back. What is binding you, bounding you, but like what's keeping you bound over here with the devil, all right? What do you still need to heal from, all right? Stop and consider anything that is holding you back. This card is the permission slip that allows you to let go of limiting stories and take up all the space that you need. Have fun unleashing who you are. As bold and radical as some of your ideas or offerings might be, who is to say that they are not what the world is waiting for, what the world wants? Take note of any judgment of authentic expression towards yourself or others. Be mindful that creatively exploring unrefined expression may be what is needed right now. Remember to center yourself in your heart and be the masterpiece your soul always wanted to be. All right. I love that. That's beautiful. I want to leave it there, but I feel the need to add my own 2 cents. I'm sorry, Aries. But, like with this Queen of Wands over here and this need, like I said, for you to kind of access your feelings, to recognize your feelings, sit with your feelings and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you are showing up in this really powerful energy, like in your everyday, right? But it's like, don't just be that, like in how you're showing up, like really feel that, really think that, really see yourself for that, right? So it's like, yeah, go out, be in your power. February seems like a powerful month for you, all right? So just get clear on what it is that you're working toward, because like you just have radical expansion waiting for you this February, all right? Thank you so much for being here. If anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from you. I would appreciate hearing from you, actually. You can let me know in the form of a like or a comment. And thank you so much, and have fun radically expanding.